Good morning, LifeVantage family. We are so excited to have all of you joining us on today's Momentum Live. As you know, this is where you come to get some training, you get some insights of what's upcoming here at LifeVantage. I will be your host today, and let me go ahead and just make sure that we're recording. Do I see the recording button? One second. And boom, we're recording. Okay, perfect. Oh, getting ahead of myself. Skylar Fobbs, Senior Director of Sales, here with you guys today. We have a very special guest that I'm gonna go ahead and kick it over to here in just a second. But before we do that, I wanted to walk through some of the exciting things that we got going on here with LifeVantage. So I know a lot of you are jumping on. Looks like we got some people from Idaho, California, Northern Virginia. Very specific with that. Like, is there a little battle with Northern and Southern Virginia out there that I'm not too sure about? No, but it's really exciting to see everybody. Oh my gosh, Wisconsin, Chicago, Nebraska, baby. I love it. Showing that Nebraska pride. All right. Well, thank you for joining us. Again, this is the Momentum Live. So we come every single week that we are giving you all of the insight of where you should be focused within your business, all of the exciting things within your business, and that you and your teams could take full advantage of. But some of you may know that we just had a very exciting event that took place in Kansas City over the weekend. Yes, that was our Market Connect event. And it wasn't just your regular event. We actually had a product launch that I will say, I'm not going to give you numbers because we're publicly traded, but I will say this is the most successful launch that we've seen in our company's history. So, congratulations to all of you that are joining. I know you had a huge part in all of that success, and we have just seen just a little smidge bit of what's going to be a huge momentum rush for LifeVantage. So hopefully you guys are ready. It's going to be really exciting what we see over the next little bit. I'm going to go into more detail just how big this launch truly has been, and kind of go over some of the rank advancements that we've already seen up to this point. But before we do that, let's go ahead and jump into what's coming up next. So before I show you the in-person events and some of the bigger events that we have going on, I do want to shout out every single Tuesday night and Thursday night, you will start seeing opportunity meetings. We used to do the Y LifeVantage every single Wednesday, but coming out of this event, we are going and we're doubling down on that. So now you get 2 opportunity meetings every single week. And these meetings are called This is LifeVantage. So it's all around the opportunity that we have here at LifeVantage. And you're going to be able to hear from individuals from all different walks of life and how they've been able to have success here with LifeVantage. So we're talking teachers, we're talking business owners, we're talking individuals that maybe came from the medical field. So all different backgrounds and how they're having success here with LifeVantage. And you get to hear the opportunity from those individuals specifically. So that's starting actually tonight. I'm jumping ahead of myself. Tonight. And then, of course, on Thursday. And then every Tuesday and Thursday night for the rest of the year. All right. So hopefully you guys are ready for that. You always will have someone to be able to invite to for every single Tuesday and Thursday night. And then we also have another opportunity that's going to be specific to those healthcare providers next, or I guess tomorrow on Wednesday. That's going to be coming out as well. So all of those times are going to be 6 p.m. Mountain Time. So really take full advantage of those while you still can. Those are going to be fantastic. If you haven't gotten the details, don't worry. They are coming very soon. I believe that they're going to be coming in the Monday newsletter and as well as text messages and making sure that we're getting the word out to you and all of your teams. So first up on the in-person events, the activation tour. This was launched at our event that we just had. This is going to be where we're going to be doing local meetings. And so the whole premise around this is going to be mostly for opportunity. Okay. So invite to these local meetings that are happening in your own backyard. We're going to kick it off with an opportunity meeting. And then, of course, we're going to follow it up with a getting started training from those executive and presidential leaders that are going to be training in those areas. We also will have corporate representatives at every location as well. So please make sure that you are making these a big deal. As you could see, these are some of the first ones that are kicking off. They're kicking off this week as early as Thursday. So please make sure that you and your teams are well aware of this. You could get these details also on the hub. Okay, so you could get all of the details needed on the hub. And I will say, let me go ahead and stop sharing for 2 seconds and make sure that we get all of the details right here in front of you guys. These events are massive. I've seen a lot of people take full advantage of these, and this is where they've been able to really grow their business in a big, big way. So let me switch back real fast. All righty. And can you see my slides as of now? There we go. Okay, great. So okay, we have the first weeks. So this is this week, next week, then we'll jump into November. This will carry all the way through November. So in-person meetings all the way through October and November. Here's some of the locations that are going to be in November. You can see we're going everywhere from Hawaii to Pennsylvania. We're going all over the entire U.S. And then, of course, the last list of locations that we're going to be hitting are going to be New Jersey, some in Texas, and Indianapolis. So we're taking full advantage of this massive, massive launch. Okay. That's really exciting. But I promise you, you will not want to go to these events alone. Please make sure that you're inviting as many as possible. We're also going to have a special offer for those that enroll on our best packs that we have to offer at these events. They're going to be able to get a little extra product at each of these events if they enroll on the spot with our best pack that we offer, which is the multiplier, or they could also take full advantage of our business pack as well. So please make sure that everybody is well aware of what's going on in their local areas. And here's a couple QR codes for you to be able to find the information. They're listed on the Big Blue Calendar, and they are also on the LifeVantage Hub. So you could get all of that information right there. But as I mentioned, a lot of exciting things are already taking place up to this point so far in the month of October. I want to run through some numbers real fast before we jump into the actual numbers and the names that are tied to some of the higher ranks that have rank advance up to this point. So let me set the stage for exactly what we're seeing up in just 15 days into the month. So we're only halfway through the month. What I'm going to walk you through are full month totals, okay? So from June through August, we went ahead and took the average of what the rank advancements were for all 3 of those months, June through August. We are currently 60% above the rank advancements that took place in an average from June through August. 60%. That's massive, 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 massive. Then you take September, which September was incredible. We saw more rank advancements than what we've seen in a very, very long time. But let me tell you this, we are currently 20% above where all of our rank advancements ended in the month of September. Yes, it's that big, all the rank advancements that we're seeing. So let's see how many rank advancements exactly we have. We have 1,469 rank advancements happening at the consultant rank. Again, that's just to the 15th of October. Then you go to the senior consultants, 90 rank advancements at the senior consultant ranks. And then, of course, the managing consultants. So those are the individuals that are doing anywhere from 10,000 to 40,000 in organizational volume. 28 rank advancements in just 15 days. Yes, that's massive. It's absolutely bonkers. And I will say, with all of these rank advancements, of course, none of them could be officially counted until the month ends. But this is really exciting. we typically don't talk about rank advancements in the month 15 days into the month. And this is what you guys are doing right now. And this is why we're making it such a big deal, because what you're doing right now is absolutely insane. You're doing fantastic. Now, for those massive rank advancements, of course, none of those rank advancements at the executive ranks can take place if all of these rank advancements are not taking place underneath. So let's take a look at our executive rank advancements. First, Executive Consultant 1, Tracy Lane. For those of you that were at Market Connect, yes, you did get a chance to recognize Tracy Lane on the stage. We made a quick pivot because she was actually able to go from 16,000 in volume to 126,000 in volume just from the first 6 hours of our product launch. Now, this is not a typo. Yes, she did rank advance again. Executive Consultant 2, Tracy Lane. Congratulations on that. That just took place just a couple days ago, so that was really exciting to see. But we also have some other Executive Consultant 2s that have rank advance in just 15 days in the month from this amazing product launch. We also have Dawn Burrish. Shout out to Dawn. That is incredible. Love that. You just saw Dawn get recognized as the Executive Consultant 1, and then in just under 15 days in the month, she was able to rank advance again to Executive Consultant 2. Congratulations, Dawn Burrish. Then you have Erin Beck. Yes, Erin Beck again. She was another one that rank advanced to Executive Consultant 1 that we just recognized. And yes, she went ahead and zoomed past it to Executive Consultant 2. Congrats to Aaron. Then we have Grant and Amy Dippold. Congratulations, Dippold. It does feel like just yesterday that you hit the Executive Consultant 1 rank. I believe it was just in Nashville that we were recognizing you for hitting that rank. And now you are well on your way to Executive Consultant 2. And last but not least, we have Mary Beth Vilhauer, who is now Executive Consultant 2. That is massive. The fact that we already have all of these 6 executive rank advancements only 15 days into the month, I think tells you exactly where we're going as a company and why we are so excited about what we have our hands on with our new MB product that was launched. But don't take it from me. Take it from one of your Executive Consultant 4s who's going to be sharing how she is so thrilled with what we've done up to this point and how she's going to maximize. I will tell you something. If you don't know Rachel Pekarek, she is absolutely brilliant. She's been so instrumental in the growth that we've seen with LifeVantage, positioning us in the best possible way. She was instrumental in helping us bring along our new Evolve plan, which is the best compensation plan in the industry. And now, not only that, she is leading the way as she's had experience with a prior company in this space. But something else that I want to call out, Rachel, you got started with LifeVantage in October of 2015, right?
Yeah, last week was our 9-year anniversary.
9 years. Yes, happy anniversary.
Crazy.
Yeah, so October just is your special month here.
I don't think so.
Because
Good things happen. I also hit Pro 10 in October of 2019. So it's like,
oh my gosh.
there's something about the fall season that just speaks to me.
Yes, absolutely. Brings the best out of you and your amazing team. But over that time frame, I know that you've been waiting for us to have a product like this that you could go ahead and take advantage of. We have amazing products. The activation story is absolutely incredible. But I think from the numbers that we've talked about and from your prior experience, I know you know the power of something like MB and our MindBody product that we just came out with. So I'd love to go ahead and kick it over to you so you could go ahead and go through some of the exciting things that we talked about during this launch so that everybody's well aware. And then also, how can they take advantage of what's happening right now?
Awesome. Thanks so much, Sky, for inviting me on tonight. Hello, LifeVantage Activation Nation. You guys ready for a little momentum this Tuesday morning? Guys, we have a lot of information to cover, so hopefully you have a pen and a notebook. I am going to dive into some slides here. Of course, if you know me, I always have slides. It's just kind of the way that I roll. This is me. If we haven't had a chance to meet yet, my name is Rachel Pekarek. I'm dialing in from just north of Minneapolis, Minnesota. I started, as Skylar mentioned, in LifeVantage 9 years ago. It was not my first foray into network marketing. I do have experience in this industry. And I'll be sharing a little bit about that here in just a few minutes. But when I found LifeVantage 9 years ago, it was a godsend. I was experiencing a business failure. I was experiencing massive stress in my body, and I was taking all the things, all the potions and ideas and supplements from my naturopath, and I wasn't getting any better. My girlfriend mentioned something about Protandem, and I went on YouTube. I don't know, Skylar, if you ever heard the story. I went on YouTube and I found the ABC Primetime Report. And I remember, I was like, I'm pretty sure I saw this back in 2005 because I was in health at that time as well. And I became a customer. So like many of you who are consultants, some of you guys started as customers, and that's how my journey began. I saw an extraordinary result on our little yellow activator, and I began to invite other people to come take a look at Protandem. And as you can imagine, everyone just saw that old archaic clip from primetime, and they got excited too. So about a month later, we upgraded. We brought over a couple of friends and said, hey, this is where we're going to plant our flag, and this is the network and the legacy we're going to build for our family. And as they say, the rest is history now. We've founded this amazing team called Team Heart inside of the macro economy of LifeVantage. And we've done really, really well, 100 million in sales, tens of millions paid out to our team. But I always say the most interesting thing about me is that man and that little boy right there. So I'm so wildly in love with my husband, Tony. We got married during the pandemic, and we just welcomed our first son, Cashton Anthony, who's about 14 months old, my little squish. So I love being a mom. And Skylar, more than anything, my passion now is to help moms come home, because I believe that moms deserve to be as present as they desire to be in this amazing gift of being a mom. Anywho, and dads too. So if you guys hasn't really sunk in, we are the activation company. We started with activating antioxidants by actually taking Protandim Nerve 2, right? We take it to make it. Then we activated collagen. Well, before that, we activated mitochondria and their sirtuins and all that sort of stuff. But then our big breakthrough a couple of years ago was collagen. We activated the production of our own collagen with True Science liquid collagen. Guys, drop a 1 in the chat if you love the Healthy Glow Stack, right? It is the 1-2 punch, inside-out approach to anti-aging, aging gracefully, and really feeling as great as you should, no matter what your age is. So we are the activation company. The natural progression, Skylar, then is, what are we going to activate next? And weight loss is a little challenging. I've been waiting for years for LifeVantage to come up with something. And ultimately, every other player in the space is in supplementation. They give you a shake, they give you a pill, they give you some caffeine, right, which has some natural appetite suppressant kind of properties, some energy properties to it. And they're cutting calories, or they pair it with some sort of fat flushing plan. And that's all well and good, but it's not in alignment with who we are as the activation company. So when we found out this summer that we would be launching the world's first clinically proven GLP-1 activator, there's a lot of claims out there. There's a lot of marketing schemes out there, but to actually say, hey, listen, we got in vitros, we got a clinical trial, we have 140% increase in GLP-1 production. We are the activation company, and we'll continue in this space. So I hope you guys know that the company that brought you Protandim, the company that brought you liquid collagen, and the company that has activated our hair and our skin and our body and our eyes and all of our daily essentials, even our dogs, brought us to weight loss. Introducing a round of applause. Like, hello, MindBody. So this is a 2-part system meant to be taken together that is going to connect and communicate the mind to the body, so you can take control over your weight and also generally like better health all overall. But we're going to talk about your waistline. Okay. So this innovation and technology with MindBody, our GLP-1 system, it will change lives. Skylar, I don't just want to be in weight loss for money. Money is motivating, sure, but when you got a lot of it, at some point it's like, how much more do you need? Like, money is great, but I love the idea of how many lives we're going to change with weight loss. Because I know the comorbidities that occur with obesity. I know what is the end outcome if somebody maintains high levels of visceral fat or that really internal belly fat, that midsection fat that's so dangerous. This product line will change lives, but it'll change you. And if you choose to do so, it's going to change your business. It's going to change your business. And I'll speak to this in a second because I know what weight loss can do for your guys' team and your efforts. So what is GLP-1? I am not a scientist. I am not Lisa Barnes or Dr. Dondi Nettles, or I don't claim to be I don't even have an education or a fancy degree. I'm a college dropout, but here's what I know. Google told me that GLP-1 is a hormone produced in the lower gut. And what it does is it regulates appetite, and it's a blood sugar regulator. It also keys to your stomach to slow down digestion. It steadies your blood sugar, really prevents those glucose spikes that helps actually reduce cravings, right? That crazy blood sugar up and down. And it helps communicate in your brain, the gut-brain axis, feelings of fullness, satiety, and it reduces something called food noise. Now, Skylar, I didn't have a name for it, but I know that I've lived my entire life with food noise, at least my adult life. And funny enough, I had my colon removed when I was a teenager, and I'm like, I don't think I make much GLP-1. Now it makes sense why I'm always ravenous. And so, wow, I'm learning so much about my own anatomy. And so if food noise is something that plagues you, it's something that's saying, it's like the little guy on your shoulder, go eat. You go past the vending machine, you're at the gas station filling up, you're like, oh, get a snack or go that, and like, or friends at work bring a platter of donuts or they bring a platter of, treats or cakes or snacks. And you're like, I shouldn't, but I really want it. What are you going to eat next? What are you going to eat next? Do I, like kind of that. And we're actually created for this. This is actually something that God really created our body for survival. Before food was readily available, before it was affordable and it tasted so good and there was so much variety, food was sparse and it was difficult to find. So we had to be hardwired to find it and to go and eat. So this is, something that we've been designed for. When you turn up GLP-1, you're going to turn down that food noise. And this is what I'm so excited about for people that are on a weight loss journey. Guys, write these stats down. 82% of adult Americans are actively managing their weight. They're thinking of their weight. They're doing something to their weight. They're conscious of their weight. They are in some sort of process looking at it, and most of them trying to reduce it heavily. We have about 3/4 of the population that is overweight, and studies show now that depending on the state that you're in, but overall in our nation, 50% of Americans will be obese by 2030. Not if we have anything to say about that, okay? So there are 5 things that we want the world to know about this system, not just you guys. I am teaching you to teach. I am teaching you to explain. I'm teaching you to get loud about the MindBody GLP-1 system because people have to hear about this. This is a breakthrough when it comes to science and weight loss. Number 1, this was the biggie out of our study. We had a 12-week human clinical study. Guys, no companies do this. I want you to know, like, we are so different with our science. Most companies, they have clinical papers. They have white papers. So they write up a bunch of stuff and it sounds really good. And their scientists say that this is what we suspect it to do. We have a 12-week randomized human clinical trial. And this saw an 140% increase in GLP-1 on average. Guys, this is humongous. This is not artificially putting GLP-1 in your body. This is not artificially putting a hormone or a peptide. This is not, I learned from a doctor last night, Skylar, on a Zoom, that was saying when you inject some of the pharmaceutical ones, it only goes into the receptor for like 2 minutes. And then there's like a half-life, but then you have to wait a week before you do the next poke or the next needle. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like what if you could have steady, consistent GLP-1 every day, all throughout the week, again, without all the side effects? This is phenomenal, 140% increase. Number 2 is that we saw an average of 9 pounds down in 8 weeks and up to 25 pounds lost in 12 weeks. 1 to 2 pounds a week, guys, is healthy. 1 to 2 pounds a week is sustainable. 1 to 2 pounds a week is going to protect your long-term metabolism. And this goes to number 3, is because 100% of our clinical trial participants didn't lose muscle. That better way to say this is 0 people lost 0 muscle. Okay. And when we see even healthy weight loss, Skylar, you're going to see about 2/3 fat loss, 1/3 muscle, maybe 75% fat loss. And that's healthy. That's metabolically strong weight loss. That's keeping your protein up. That is doing, weightlifting and things like that. You're going to lose muscle. But the fact that in our clinical trial, we saw that nobody lost any muscle, 100% maintained it. The ones that lost weight, this is very, very, very exciting. What we see with other unnatural GLP-1 therapies, pharmaceutical GLP-1s, you're seeing up to 50% of the weight they lost is muscle. So great, think about this. Oh, you lost 50 pounds, but you lost 25 pounds of muscle? Guys, muscle is longevity. Muscle is strength. Muscle is one of the greatest indicators for your lifespan and health span, is the lean muscle mass that you maintain. And so we do not want to lose muscle. We want to be putting on muscle more than anything. Number 4, this gets me fired up. Visceral fat. This is not the squishy fat that you can pinch on your tummy. This is the internal fat that surrounds your vital organs. It is extremely linked, validated to all sorts of health concerns. I mean, it's just crazy, guys. Go look up the dangers of having a high visceral fat. This is why even in like Asian countries, Skylar, is that they use waist measurements and circumference more than like BMI, which is really outdated. You want a small waist. You want little visceral fat. We saw up to 27% reduction in visceral fat in our study and a 5% reduction in total body fat. I got to share my testimony. Skylar, I started this late. My husband, I gave my husband enough to get through the whole shebang, 6 weeks from Club 55. So I wanted just a little bit at the end. So I didn't want him to have a break. He's lost 12 pounds in 6 weeks. Not changing anything, just taking our MindBody system. I started taking this 2 weeks ago, and we were even running out. So there was a couple days I only took one. I was like, oh, I got to stretch out these capsules right until we get to Kansas City. And I'm not trying to lose weight. I lost 2 pounds and I lost 0.5% of body fat. And I'm like, I'm not even trying to do this. I'm like, oh, I added like extra eggs in my breakfast this morning. Like, not trying to lose weight. The benefits of my brain. My brain is so on fire right now. I mean, it is like Axio brain on like steroids. Like, I've never felt this clear. Mom brain is gone. And the last thing, top 5, is that this is patent pending. I own 2 trademarks. I personally, for me, it is extremely hard to go through this process to trademark, register, patent, anything. But our product is so unique and so efficacious. Our company is going for the patent. So these are things you want to know. Now, in our 12-week trial, these are some of the mindset things. These are some of the feelings. This is what people really experienced. 82% said they took back control of their relationship with food. What would it feel like for you to know that you're in control of your diet? 95% had reduced sugar cravings. 96% chose smaller portions. I see this with my husband every day, Skylar. He's usually a guy that goes back for seconds or thirds. He's not snacking as much. And when he does, it's just smaller portions. It's not that he's like, I'm fine. I'm like, are you sure you don't want more? He goes, no, I'm good. We've even shared entrees going out to eat. I'm like, who is this man? It's like 6'4", 230 pounds. We're sharing something. Okay. 85% felt less hungry. 90% ate less at meals, and 85% eat for health instead of emotions. Now, this MindBody system, it works to connect the mind to the body, the mind to the gut. That's the premise of the brand. The premise of the name is that as our mind that we have to take control of and to really signal to our body that we don't need as much food. Now, where are my guys at? Where are my men out there? We are seeing crazy results coming out of our GLP-1, our Club 55 group. Okay, so I think we have Pablo, Brandon, and Lucien right there. They've lost a couple pounds collectively. Lucien is down 14 pounds and 3 inches off of his waist. Bye-bye, dad bod. Sayonara, guys. How many guys, the men that are on the line, you'd love to go to the swimming pool without a t-shirt on, or you'd love to go on vacation or go to the beach and not feel like you have to like cover up. This is going to bring that back for you. I love this so freaking much. And guys, make sure you're taking pictures. Make sure you're using the tracker that's on the website. Make sure you're taking all the measurements, because even if you don't want to post it right away, you're going to be glad that you did. My husband, we have a few. I wish we would have taken like 8,000 more. I was like, oh my gosh, we should have gotten some better full body ones. I was like, oh man, you only take before pictures. You only have an opportunity to take before pictures once. So do that. Where are my ladies at? Where are my ladies at? We are seeing on the left, down 10 pounds, 5 inches, energy up, amazing sleep. She can keep up with her 1-year-old. Kim Kabinski in the middle is down 16 pounds, 4 inches off her waist. We have individuals that are screaming, I finally broke through my plateau. Many people have been talking to Skylar over the last couple of weeks. They have been on other GLP-1 products or other plans, and they have plateaued. And they're spending $900 a month and they're not losing any weight. I mean, talk about how frustrating that would be. Look at this one, 30 days, 5.2 pounds, 8.25 inches, 1.4% body fat down, and lean muscle mass is up. So exciting. We got a couple here. I think that's Jake and Stephanie on the left. They've down like 13 and 9 pounds respectively. And then Mr. Tyler Daniels, look at him bringing sexy back. Lost over 20 pounds in 9 weeks. We got Marcy Nettles here. This is her 45-day results. I know she's now hit over 9 pounds, well over 12 inches that she's lost. Absolutely amazing. This is like the muffin top melter. And this is Angie Harper, an executive consultant too, who has lost 9 pounds and 10 inches off, with 4 inches off of her waist, which is the most stubborn fat to lose. That's that visceral fat coming off. I love these initial responses, Skylar, in our Facebook group. Day 2 of MindBody, I'm already noticed a difference. I slept all night long. I can't tell you the last time I slept through the night. My food days is already gone. I love that. Brittany says, what does she say? Oh, first day taking it, MindBody, I was impressed. I took it, I set the timer, and then I realized I didn't even want my coffee anymore. She did 2 scoops of the Enhanced with strawberry Axio. Yum. She went out with a girls' night. She didn't over snack. She didn't overindulge. She didn't have any munchies. She calls it the munchie silencer. And Candace, Bill and her started, her and her husband started the MindBody. She goes, we went out to breakfast. Neither of us could finish our plates. Guys, when was the last time you started a product and noticed the difference on day 1 or day 2? This is what many people are experiencing. And this is from our Club 55. People are saying, I am in tears. I've lost over 6.2 pounds in 3 weeks. My pants are fitting again. Saying, oh my gosh, I have no cravings. I'm transitioning from synthetic. I feel so much better. As of this morning, I'm down 11 pounds, 0 sugar cravings, no desire for snacks. Thank you for creating an incredible activation system. Guys, what I am so fired up about is that the toxic cycle of weight loss and fad dieting and that poor relationship with food, because how we feel and manage with our food, that whole relationship, what we eat, it affects not only how we feel about ourselves, it affects how we look, it affects our energy. And we need to break the toxic cycle. We have a path now to take control over our relationship with food. Guys, drop a 2 in the chat if you guys can get excited about offering the solution to not the fads. This is not telling somebody you're never going to eat a carb again, or you're never going to eat a fruit or vegetable, or carnivore or veganism. I mean, we don't have to go to the extremes or fasting all day long and depriving yourself and feeling so freaking hungry and ruining your metabolism in the process. This is about living a great life and just giving your body the natural activation through GLP-1 that it needs. And it probably had when you were younger. Okay, let's talk about pricing. What? Say what? When I realized that this pricing would be less than $200 for the average customer, this is crazy. When you compare GLP-1, other options out there, hundreds, or even I have a girlfriend, Skylar, paying $1,300 a month in other forms out there through GLP-1 synthetically. Guys, this is not as healthy as what we can offer them, and we can save them money. And you know what Marcy Nettle said? Her and Dondi are saving money on their groceries because they're just eating less. So this has the ability even to pay for itself. I know every time me and Tony go out to eat, our bills are less. We're just not ordering as much food, at least for him. He's the ogre. Now, we have incredible tools that corporate, hello, guys, give love. Give some love to corporate in the chat. give them some smooches, send them an email, you know, write them a song, a singing telegram. They deserve all the love in the world. They've given us a beautiful website and a complete product page that explains how this two-part system works in dual activation. We have shareables all on the website in the hub to help you get this out there on social, and a brand new website called lifestyle.lifevantage.com that helps actually our customers and you guys understand how to make this a lifestyle, right? About how to eat, how to like consider mindfulness, right? As far as like maybe journaling or meditation for those that maybe kind of eat emotionally, this would be great to add in. And then movement, because movement and activity should be a part of every lifestyle. So if you're wondering, what do I eat with it? How can I maximize my results? How can I feel the best and create my biggest mind-body transformation? Lifestyle.lifevantage.com. Lifestyle.lifevantage.com. So freaking cool. There's also a really good tracker there for your guys' success. It's about what you want to achieve, when you're going to take the products. You can do all your measurements. It's all there. Now, there also is, I loved this, Skylar, it's a little like pamphlet when somebody has their first order, and it talks about what to expect, achieving results, tips, tools, trackers, all that on the QR code, and that's going to be in the initial order. Again, more shareables all are on the hub to help you build this and grow it. And I wanted to share that our packs have been updated to include MindBody right now. Skylar, I've been loving what these are looking like. Our old business pack has now been reformulated. Still $9.99. It gives you a pretty decent, like almost, well, it says 32%. It's like a 50% savings when you actually look at that $500. You get one of everything. I want to go through these packs really quick, and I want to tell you who it's for. Okay, who are these for? The business pack, write this down. It's for somebody that needs to try everything. They want to try it all. I want to taste it all. I want to smell it all. I want to know it all. I want to experience all the things as I talk about it. The business pack is right for a strong business person, an entrepreneur that says, you know what, I need to be all in. This is one of the greatest packs. But we also have another $9.99 pack called the Multiplier. This has 3 months supply of the Healthy Glow Stack and the MindBody system. Now, you might be one person, so it could be you and a friend, or for you and getting people started right away. If you're somebody that wants to multiply your business quickly, you can meet with a brand new customer. They can walk away with their product that day and say, hey, great, call me when you get your order in. I'll pick it back up from you, and then you guys can continue from there. So it's wonderful for that. Or if you have multiple users in your household, or you want to sample, this is a really great way to get started, especially if you're building kind of person-to-person multiplier pack. Now, I am loving the executive pack. One, the price point is really, really smart for most people, but I also love the fact that it's included a few other core products that I feel helps with weight loss. One is our fat burn, which is scientifically proven to help increase your metabolic rate by about 181 calories a day. Also, our Axio. Guys, let me know in the chat, what flavor Axio? What team are you? Are you team sour cherry? Are you team dragon fruit? Are you team green grape? Are you team lemonade? I need to know. All right, lemonade hit really quick. We got dragon fruit on the line. I love dragon fruit. I'm not on caffeine right now, so I am red raspberry. And I have my MB core and my purple grape right here. So, and peach nectarine needs to be permanent. I agree, Jackie. I agree. This also contains, obviously, our liquid collagen, protanum, and our True Renew. And I just feel like somebody's got to have a little bit of a taste, or I should say like a feel of our skincare, because it's so phenomenal. And True Renew is one of those complexes that you use every day. You're going to see results really quickly. Love this pack. We also have a premium pack. This is just great for somebody like toe in the water. Write that down. The premium pack is for somebody with their toe in the water. They want to start on MB MindBody system and get the Healthy Glow Stack. It's our 3 most core products right now with the activation story. We also have a healthy weight pack, which is MindBody with protanum. And of course, we still have the Healthy Glow pack for those that maybe don't have a weight loss goal. But I'm telling you guys, I don't have a weight loss goal and I'm still taking MindBody because the neural benefits and the cardio protectiveness is proven. It's there. And I love the way I feel taking it. I might need to eat more food because I don't need to lose any more weight, but that is okay for me. October stacks, we have a couple of cool discounts right now that you guys can purchase for as customers or consultants. And the executive stack, premium stack, healthy weight pro stack, and the healthy weight stack are all available if you want discounted products. So if you're wanting to try the system, the MindBody system, but you also want to stock up on some of your favorites, take a look at these stacks for a bigger discount. These are all available right now on your website to enroll. So get to sharing and get to building your business. Remember, guys, we are the activation company. We what? We take it to make it. We take Britannia to make antioxidants. We take our collagen to make collagen. And now we take MindBody to up level our GLP-1. This is where it all comes down. I want you to know, and I want to tell you from experience, I know weight loss. I know weight loss, and I know the power of weight loss. Can I tell you a story? I want to take you back about 10 years ago. Well, gosh, oh my gosh, a little bit more than that. This was about 14 years ago. Is it then been that long? Oh my gosh. My brain, that's just so crazy. I'm so old now. Anyways, I got started in a weight loss company and I was 26 years old. At the time, I was a network marketing failure. I would call myself a failure because I was not for profit. I'd make a little bit of money and I'd spend a little money. I'd make a little bit of money and then I'd go to an event. I was not profitable in my business. I joined a weight loss company in 2011 and I saw the need in the marketplace, the rise of obesity, the need to help people with the effects of it. And I saw a wave. Skylar, I saw a wave and I got on it. I took it. I was surfing that thing hardcore. I went on, I built a pretty massive business. I think I enrolled like 35 people in 35 days. I enrolled about 70 consultants in that company in 7 months. And within 16 months, I was the top female income earner making 7 figures a year. I was 27 years old. This is me speaking at the Miami Heat Arena in front of 18,000 people at that global convention. 18,000 people about weight loss. I know what this company can do and will do with this. We already felt movement in the stock the last couple of months. We already feel the buzz. We've already sold through well over half of our MindBody supply. What took us 10 weeks in collagen took us 2 days in MindBody. I have had never, Skylar, have I ever had people texting me, is it available yet on Friday morning? Is it ready? I don't see it. I'm trying to order. I'm like 7:30 p.m. I've never had people so excited and buying multiple systems because they're afraid it's going to sell out. Guys, this is a different level of weight loss. So I've experienced it before as a struggling network marketer who saw a wave, who took action, who decided to go all out in business and then became, and guys, it was that run that helped me propel into LifeVantage. I've done great things here, but when I look back at it, it was weight loss that really launched my career. How many of you guys are ready to launch your career? Drop a 4 in the chat. If you're ready to completely see next level growth, next level ranking, next level income, that is what weight loss can do for you. And guys, I put my money where my mouth is. And I don't mean money, I mean time, because time is money. I put my effort, I put my focus. Now, I'm not a loser, Skylar. I did enroll 4 people last month. Not my best month. I'm gonna say it wasn't my best month, but I don't think I was the worst in the company. I mean, I did enroll 4 people, but can we talk about this? I know, I'm not Tracy. I'm not Jersey Jill, okay? I get it. I'm not the biggest enroller, but I've already enrolled like 1,000 people into LifeVantage over the last decade. So this is completely starting from scratch to enroll. What is that? Almost 50 people in the last, 4 days. It's been manic, Skylar. It's just, I can't even keep track of all the emails and it's just amazing. Okay. So I'm going to share with you what I'm doing. You guys ready to know what I'm doing? Drop a little note. You want a couple minutes of core training? We're going to get into it. Number 1 is don't be the tool. I am not explaining GLP-1 to anybody. They're like, what is it? I'm like, it activates GLP-1. What is it? I don't know. Look at the website. It's the hottest thing in weight loss. I use the tool. My favorite is the product page because all people want to know, like, what's in it? How does it work? I'm like, the study's all there, guys. This is beautiful. And if you got a real nerd, and I'm a nerd, but if you got really a nerd, where are my nerds at? Drop a 5 in the chat, my nerdies. You can scroll down the product page and there's this link. It says, read more about the science behind the MindBody GLP-1 system. And Lisa Barnes' video is on there. It is so good, guys. You guys can literally just scroll down, and that's where I'm sending Skylar. If somebody's really detailed, if they really have a lot of questions, maybe they've been on a GLP-1 before. I have a nurse, my sister-in-law just signed up the first time in, well, I've been with my husband 5 years. My sister-in-law just signed up as a customer. She's a nurse. I sent her to that Lisa Barnes video. I said, listen, you got to understand how this works. And it's such an incredible explanation. So it's right there. I'm keeping things very simple and very urgent right now. Here's some good like scripts, vernacular that you can put into your conversation. If you're looking how to start the conversation, have you heard? Have you heard the news? Did you hear? Did you hear the news? Everyone's like, no, what? I want you guys to do me a favor. When you get off of this Zoom, text 10 people. Did you hear the news? And they're like, no, what? Everybody wants to know. It's like FOMO. Nobody wants to miss out. They want the dish. They want the scoop. They want the tea, okay? So have you heard the news? Then the response would be like, we just launched one of the world's first proven natural GLP-1 activators. Have you heard of GLP-1? It's literally the hottest buzz in weight loss. Guys, I don't have to train or be the tool because everybody knows what GLP-1 is. They all know the synthetics. They all know Hollywood. They all know Ozempic butt. They all know it. Everyone, and most people, I'm shocked, are on it. Skylar, one of the doctors I was on a call with last night, he shared with me that one pharmacy in Florida, one compounding pharmacy is doing 50,000 prescription refills a day. One pharmacy. The people you would never expect it are on these unnatural forms. And we have a better solution for them, a healthier, a sustainable, a natural solution that gives them so many other benefits because we're not just plugging their little GLP-1 receptors with synthetic, we're actually helping their body build their own production. I tell people we have sold over 25,000 units in the first 24 hours. We're nearing sellout. I don't know where we're at. We're publicly traded. They won't tell me. I think it's like, I am like, how many do we have left? I just tell people like, listen, we're going to sell out. It's not a if, like we're going to. So let's get yours ordered today before it's gone. I want you to write this down today in big, bold letters. TODAY, today. How many times in your conversations with your prospects over the next 24 hours can you say today? Have you heard the news? Have you seen what's going on? Do you have time to look at this today? Do you have time to watch this video right now? Let's get you started today. Let's get your pack order today. Let's get your training going today. Let's launch your business today. Urgency. Keep it simple, urgent, and exciting. Now, what if we back order, Skylar? What if we do? I'm going to tell you, this is what I did to enroll 50 people, almost 50 people in the last 4 days. Prior to the launch, I built and I taught my team, you got to build a wait list. So I want to prep you, Skylar. I know we're not there yet, but we might be at the end of this month. In November, we might back order, right? Because we don't get another shipment for 6 to 7 weeks. So I want to prep you guys, and you need to teach your team to do this. You can still make sales and prep and build your list, even if we don't have product. How? Create excitement. Create the buzz. Talk about how we sold out. Talk about how we're going to talk about the growth of it. Share the testimonials from Club 55 users and the initial crop of consumers. All the stories that we're just generating. I'm teaching my team, Skylar, the moment you try the product and feel it, share your testimony. Go in the group, Facebook group, share your testimony. I had them all, I had like 100 people on my team buy the same smart scale that Sean and Michelle Poe liked, and we all bought it because we're all tracking our results. Shar says, where do we get the Club 55 testimonials? Well, I'm posting a bunch of them on my Facebook, so you can go to my Facebook and grab them. But your upline should have like some sort of Facebook group where we're sharing these, but go to the influencers in the company. We have them all over our feeds. Just rip off and repeat, grab them. You don't have to ask me. If I post a before and after on my page, you don't have to ask me. You can just use it. The scale I'm using, I'm going to type it in. It's called a Renfo. And I'm not saying it's a great scale. I think it's pretty cool. It's got an app. I just got it on Amazon for like Prime Days. It was $40, like $50. And get a smart scale. This is a good business expense for you. Get a measuring tape, right? You're taking photos. I love the smart scale. It's tracking our visceral fat. It's tracking our body fat. It's tracking our lean mass. Share testimonials, share your own story as you begin, and tell people, comment the word GLP-1, I'll add you to my wait list. Comment if it's still in stock, comment GLP-1, I'll send you the details, send them over to the product page or Lisa's video. And I would recommend more than anything, for those that you know that are business minded, tell them to start their LifeVantage business today to get ahead of this wave. I've enrolled 11 consultants in 4 days. And the reason is my conversation is I have seen weight loss, but I also just know how big GLP-1 is. I want to share with you, there are trends right now, waves that we need to get ahead of. Okay. Hold on. Here it is. Trends. I knew I had it here. We have a explosive rise in the health conscious consumer. The wellness industry is almost as big as big pharma. 1.5 trillion. Big pharma is 1.7 trillion. There are people that are looking for our solutions and activation. There's a massive rise in affiliate marketing and direct selling and work from home careers. The pandemic pushed people to want to work from anywhere. And with rampant inflation, people are looking for extra income. How many guys yourself would love extra income? Drop a 6 in the chat. You're like, I would love extra spending money to pay for the groceries or rising costs or insurance costs. Our insurance is through the roof now. Just insane. I don't know how people can do this. But these are the trends as well. The rise of obesity. I shared this stat. Nearly half of Americans, adults, will be obese by 2030. A quarter of them morbidly obese or severely obese. This is not 10 to 20 pounds, guys. This is 100, 150, 200 pounds that they need to lose. The top 25 drugs for revenue, number one, does it look familiar? That was 2023. And it's a $38 billion market. Guess what? The look at the right. It's expected to 4 to 8x by 2031. Guys, 38 billion to 200 billion. What if we just took 0.5% of that? We would be $1 billion company. If we just took 0.5% of the GLP-1 market, we said, hey, listen, we're natural. We're good for you. We got things like, I don't know, what is it? Like artichoke or acacia root or berberine. I don't know. I don't need chromium. I didn't even look at the ingredients. What am I taking? I don't care. It's delicious. It works. I feel amazing. And I trust LifeVantage. People are like, what are the ingredients? I have no clue. Vanilla? That's all I know. What does it taste like? It tastes like money. That's just great. This is going to be huge. Guys, this is not just a product launch. This is a full-on business reset for your financial destiny. If you choose to take it, if you choose to run with this, will you run with me? Will you run with Skylar? Because we are doing this together. Guys, I don't know when it's going to sell out. I know me, I'm a little bit hoggy. I want as many orders on my team. No. I'm trying to grab as all as I can. So we can sleep later. It is time to build. So with that, Sky, I'll pass it back to you. Thanks so much. I know we went over here today. Skylar, I'm not a woman of brevity.
I love it, Rachel. You absolutely crushed it. Thank you for covering all of the excitement that you're personally experiencing and that so many here at LifeVantage are experiencing right now. It's truly a great time to be a part of this company. For a very long time, we've stayed committed to the activation message. We've continued to come out with the best possible way for you to go ahead and have the best possible opportunity here with LifeVantage. So go out there, take full advantage. Rachel gave you all the tips of how you could go ahead and manage all the things that are currently happening and what's to come down the pipeline. Please throw in the chat how grateful you are for Rachel Pekarek and all of the great insight that she shared with us. Thank you for your wisdom. Thank you for all of you joining us today. And we cannot wait to see you on our next Momentum Live next Tuesday. Have a great day, everyone.